Regarding water filtration in the UK, most people don't realise that what's coming out of their taps might not be as clean as they think. Have you ever wondered what's really lurking in your water? We have Chris, the CEO of Aquamaster Water Treatment Limited, to talk to us about water filtration.
Absolutely right. Regardless of whether you're on well water or city supply in 2026, a multitude of contaminants might impact both your health and your plumbing system. I've seen cases where people were shocked after getting their water tested.
That's fascinating. Let's break this down for our listeners. What's the first line of defence in water filtration?
Well, it all starts with understanding micron ratings. It's funny, most people don't realise that a human hair is about 70 microns thick, and we're trying to filter particles much smaller than that.
Could you explain the different micron ratings and why they matter?
Sure thing. We're looking at basically three key levels. 50 micron filters catch the big stuff while maintaining excellent flow rates. 20 micron hits the sweet spot for medium particles, and 5 micron gets those really fine sediments. It's like having a bouncer team of different sizes at a club.
That makes a ton of sense. So what's the ideal setup for someone with well water?
For well water in the UK, you're going to want what we call a multi-stage approach. Start with a 20 or 50 micron filter to handle the larger particles, then follow up with a 5 micron filter. It's faster, smarter, and more economical than trying to do it all with one filter.
And what about carbon filtration? Where does that fit in?
You know what's interesting? Carbon filtration plays an important role as it deals with challenges that sediment filters can't manage, such as chlorine, VOCs, and various chemical contaminants impacting taste and odour. It is important to note that it requires 1 to 2 minutes of contact time to function effectively.
That's a great point. We'll come back to that in just a moment, but first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Are you concerned about the quality of your water? Aquamaster Water Treatment Limited has been the trusted name in water filtration since 1975. With over 45 years of experience and numerous professional certifications, we provide water treatment solutions for both well and city water across East Anglia. Visit us at aquamasterwater.co.uk to learn more about our customized filtration solutions.
And we're back. So you mentioned contact time with carbon filters. Why is that so important?
Right, so here's the thing. You can have the best carbon filter in the world, but if water's rushing through too quickly, it won't have time to do its job. I remember when I first started in this field, I had a customer who installed a massive filter thinking bigger was better, but they weren't getting the results they wanted because the contact time was too short.
Fascinating. What about people on city water? Are their needs different?
They are. City water users are dealing primarily with chlorine and treatment chemicals. The good news is that standard activated carbon is highly effective at removing chlorine, but, and here's where people often get it wrong, you still need that proper contact time.
For installation, what's the most critical thing people should know?
The sequence is absolutely vital. Here's my golden rule. Sediment filters always go before carbon filters. Always. It's like trying to dust your house before vacuuming. You're just making more work for yourself if you do it the wrong way around.
That makes perfect sense. What would you say are the 3 most common mistakes people make with their filtration systems?
Oh, that's easy. First, they choose the wrong micron rating for their needs. Second, they skip the pre-filtration stage altogether. And third, this is probably the biggest one, they forget about maintenance and regular filter changes.
And speaking of maintenance, how often should people be changing their filters?
It varies depending on whether you're on well or city water. For well water users, you're looking at changing sediment filters every 2 to 3 months if you've got heavy sediment, carbon filters every 6 to 12 months. City water users can usually go a bit longer, maybe 3 to 6 months for sediment and 6 to 9 months for carbon.
Before we wrap up, what's one piece of advice you'd give to our listeners who are thinking about upgrading their water filtration system.
You know what? Get your water tested first. Every water source is unique, and what works for your neighbour might not be right for you. It's like buying shoes. One size definitely doesn't fit all.
That's excellent advice. For our listeners who want to learn more about proper water filtration solutions, they can visit Aquamaster Water Treatment Limited at aquamasterwater.co.uk. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today.
Thanks for having me. It's been great chatting about something that affects all of us every single day.